Somewhere on the forest floor, a thief is preparing to commit an impossible crime. It is about to steal something nature swore was unbreakable, the laws of physics. This insect is smaller than your thumb. And yet, it carries weight that would crush a man flat. Picture lifting a car. Now, picture lifting that car with your teeth. That is roughly what this beetle does every single night. So how does an animal this small break the rules of strength? To understand the answer, forget everything you know about muscle. This is not a creature. This is a machine, grown instead of built. And every machine has a secret. The first clue is the armor it wears. A human skeleton hides on the inside. This beetle wears its skeleton on the outside. Its body is a suit of living armor made of chitin. The same material that builds a crab's claw and a butterfly's wing. But armor alone does not make you strong. The real secret is hidden in something far stranger. It is hidden in size itself. Here is the rule that runs the entire animal kingdom. A muscle's power comes from its thickness, not its length. Double an animal's size, and its weight grows 8 times heavier. But its muscles grow only 4 times stronger. This is the square cube law, and it is merciless. It is why an elephant can barely jump. And it is why this beetle is a titan. Shrink an animal down, and the math flips in its favor. The smaller you are, the more muscle you have for your weight. And the rhinoceros beetle sits at the perfect, dangerous size. Big enough to matter, small enough to cheat. This is the loophole that makes it unstoppable. But strength is nothing without somewhere to put it. Which brings us to its 6 legs. Each one ends in a hooked claw. Six anchors, locking into the world. While most animals balance on 4 limbs, it grips with 6. More contact, more grip, more leverage. Now it is ready to use the most famous tool it owns. The horn. It looks like a weapon built to stab and kill. But that is a lie, the shape tells you. The horn does not stab. It pries. It is a crowbar grown from a living head. And only the males carry it. The females have almost none at all. Because this crowbar was built for one purpose: war. When two males meet, the forest becomes an arena. They do not bite. They do not slash. They wrestle. Each one slides its horn beneath the other. And tries to flip its rival into the dark. The loser is hurled aside. The winner takes everything. But here is the question no one stops to ask. How does a head wear a crowbar and survive the blow? The forces tearing at that horn are enormous. Push too hard and an ordinary horn would snap. So the horn is not solid. Inside, it is a maze of tiny supports. A honeycomb of struts, light as air, hard as a hand tool. This is how engineers build aircraft wings. Maximum strength, minimum weight. The Beetle solved this puzzle millions of years before we did. Now layer all of it together. An exoskeleton that channels every ounce of force. Muscles oversized for a body this small. 6 claws locked into the earth. And a hollow crowbar that refuses to break. This is the engine in full assembly. And now, the moment everything was built for. The Beetle braces. Its claws bite down. Its legs coil like loaded springs. And then it pushes. A weight 100 times its own begins to move. Imagine a man pushing a fully loaded truck across a parking lot. With his face, and the beetle does not even strain to do it. This is not brute force. This is physics, perfectly engineered. And we have noticed. In our laboratories, the beetle is being copied. Its layered shell inspires armor that shrugs off impact. Its chitin guides new lightweight materials. Materials strong as steel, but light as a feather. We spend fortunes chasing what evolution gave away for free. So look again at the creature smaller than your thumb. It is not weak because it is small. It is unstoppable because it is small. A tank, a crowbar, and a loophole in the laws of nature. All folded into a body you could lose in the grass. The strongest machine in the forest was never built. It was growing, and it has been winning ever since.